Hello, everyone. My name is Anthony Brian Robinson II, and for my unique information security topic presentation, I decided to talk about antivirus software. So, on the agenda, we'll talk about what is antivirus software, how does antivirus software work, how does antivirus software detect viruses, what are the pros and cons of antivirus software, and at the end, I'll give a conclusion wrapping up everything I talked about. So, firstly, what is antivirus software? Antivirus software is an extremely important component of the cybersecurity landscape. The National Institute of Standards and Technology, or NIST, defines antivirus software as a program that monitors a computer or network to identify all major types of malware and prevent or contain malware incidents. As technology continues to advance and become more ingrained in our personal lives, antivirus software plays a crucial role in protecting digital assets, environments, and devices. Antivirus software could be described as the first line of defense against malicious software. It uses different methods like recognizing known threats and analyzing behaviors to recognize and stop malicious software in real time. Regularly updating antivirus software and running regular scans are key to making sure it works well over time. Overall, antivirus software tools are essential for both individuals and organizations, helping them stay safe in the constant fight against cyber threats. I hope to show you the importance of antivirus software and why it is crucial to the protection of your digital security. As we rely more on digital platforms, the need to defend against cyber threats increases. Antivirus software acts as a shield, ensuring the safety of our data. With this presentation, we'll explore why it's essential in the ever-evolving cybersecurity landscape. How does antivirus software work? According to the United Kingdom's National Cybersecurity Center, antivirus software is a program designed to detect and remove viruses and other kinds of malicious software from your computer or laptop. Malicious software, known as malware, is code that can harm your computers and laptops and the data on them. Your devices can become infected by inadvertently downloading malware that's in an attachment linked to a malicious email, hidden on a USB drive, or even by simply visiting a dangerous website. Once it's on your computer or laptop, malware can steal your data, encrypt it so you can't access it, or even erase it completely. For this reason, it's important that you always use antivirus software and keep it up to date to protect your data and devices. How does antivirus software function? Antivirus software functions by detecting, isolating, and eliminating harmful code to prevent potential harm to your device. Antivirus software follows a three-step approach: detection, quarantining, and deletion of malicious code. Detection involves the antivirus software identifying patterns or behaviors that suggest malware, essentially serving as a digital shield. Once a threat is detected, the software isolates it from the rest of your device in a quarantine state to prevent further damage. Following this, the antivirus process product makes a decision. It either deletes the quarantine item to completely eliminate the threat, or in some cases restores it if it identifies as a false positive. The distinguishing feature of modern antivirus solution lie in their ability to stay updated automatically. They routinely update themselves, staying ahead of the curve to ensure protection against the latest viruses and various forms of malware. This automatic updating capability enhances the effectiveness of antivirus software, allowing users to continuously defend against evolving digital threats. What are some antivirus detection methods? Most of the antivirus software you'll find runs in the background of your system or device. The software will continuously or periodically scan, searching for potential threats. In the event of detecting any suspicious file or application, it'll either remove it or allow the user to handle the file immediately. Now we will talk about the specific methods antivirus software uses to detect malicious programs or files. Signature-based detection, according to Subheim data from Beldung.com, all the files within a computer system or device have a signature associated with them. A signature is basically a digital fingerprint or a pattern of code on a file. The signature can be a pattern of bytes or some type of digital certificate associated with the file's header. Windows users like myself can view the digital signature of any file by right-clicking on the file and going to the Properties tab. Next, you need to go to the digital signature tab in the Properties window. Here, you can view the digital signature of a file. Signature-based detection is one of the most basic and widely known methods to detect viruses. Antivirus software companies maintain massive databases of digital signatures for different types of files, viruses, and malware. When installing any type of antivirus software, the whole signature database comes with it. Therefore, when we install any software or download files, antivirus software running in the background of your device scans that file and matches the file with a digital signature on the digital signature database. The benefit of the signature-based detection method is that a single signature of a certain type of virus can match a set of malicious files with the same common attributes. In this way, with a single signature, we may be able to detect several malicious files all at the same time. If the digital signature of the newly downloaded file matches any malicious signatures from the existing database, it notifies and warns the user. Although antivirus software keeps the signature database updated, there can be files for which no match in the signature database exists. In such a case, antivirus software won't be able to decide whether the newly downloaded file is safe or not. Next, we have heuristic-based detection. According to Subham data from Beldong.com, heuristic-based detection is also commonly used for the detection of viruses. In this method, there is an algorithm to find the source code of the malware program without using the signature of the program. This detection method is beneficial for identifying new unknowns and modified versions of known viruses. Heuristic-based detection performs better in handling viruses compared to signature-based detection. In signature-based detection, antiviruses must have a signature, or the antivirus software must have the signature of all the available types of malware. Hence, it's highly limited and entirely dependent on the signature database. If it doesn't have the signature of the specific malware, it won't be able to detect it. But with heuristic-based detection, it works better in such cases. It's usually faster than other detection methods because it doesn't have to run the program all the time in the background to check the signature or behavior of the program. The potential issue of the heuristic-based detection method is to generate false positive warnings for perfectly safe codes. When scanning a sample file, an antivirus with a heuristic-based detection method only provides the threat name. However, the heuristic-based detection methods provides optimum protection from known and unknown viruses. Next, we have sandbox detection. According to Subheim data from Beldung.com, sandbox detection is a type of detection technique in which antivirus software runs the program or file in a virtual machine or virtual environment before allowing it to enter the actual physical system. The primary purpose is to record the file's behavior and analyze it automatically through a wait system in the sandbox. The goal of the analysis is to check the purpose of a file, and if it displays any type of malicious behavior, the antivirus file will execute it in the real environment only if it's safe. The sandbox detection method not only determines the malicious nature of a file, but also provides detailed information about the file. Sandbox detection is a slow process because after the installation, the antivirus has to execute the program in a remote or virtual environment. Additionally, it has to wait for the results of the behavioral analysis. Therefore, the detection method takes time and is not ideal for small systems like laptops or desktops. But for big organizations where security is more critical than time, using antiviruses with sandbox detection is beneficial. After the detection process, there are different types of optional scans performed by antivirus software to detect malicious files accurately. The significant advantage of the sandbox detection method is that it opens the file and predicts the actions of the file before it executes it on the real system. Additionally, instead of giving a binary result, it provides a detailed file report. The main limitation is the time required to complete all the processes involved in sandbox detection. Additionally, it needs a separate virtual environment in order to execute and collect the report in the first place. So, what are the pros and cons of antivirus software? Antivirus software can be extremely beneficial to the protection of your personal devices, but it is not a perfect solution to combat all security issues. So I would like to take the next few slides to discuss the pros and cons of antivirus software. Firstly, one of the critical advantages of antivirus software is that it helps keep your device safe from a wide range of threats, including malware, spyware, and ransomware. So, the pros. Real-time protection. Antivirus software provides real-time protection that continuously monitors your device for any threats. It can quickly detect and prevent attacks before any damage occurs, protecting your data and device. Vulnerability scanning. Many antivirus software programs include vulnerability scanners, which can scan your device for potential vulnerabilities. This can be useful for identifying potential vectors or risky programs that could be used by hackers to access your system. Automatic updates. Antivirus software regularly updates its virus database to ensure that it can detect and remove the latest viruses and malware. This ensures that you are always protected against the latest threats. Anti-phishing protection. Some antivirus software, not all, includes anti-phishing components, which can protect you from websites that try to steal your sensitive information, like passwords, login credentials, credit card details, and other personal information. A cost-effective approach to cybersecurity. Investing in antivirus software is much cheaper than the cost of the potential damage that can be caused by a cyber attack. So it makes it a cost-effective way to secure your online activities or files. According to a 2022 report published by IBM on the cost of a data breach, the average data breach costs around 4.35 million. While that report pertains to businesses, it gives you an idea of the financial damages malware can inflict on the average user or even a business. So, investing in antivirus software ensures you won't have to pay such a hefty price tag should your device be compromised. The cons. Disadvantages of using antivirus software. Antivirus software provides many advantages, but there are some limitations you must consider when deciding to use it. Firstly, you have system slowdowns. Antivirus software can slow down your device, especially if you have an older device or if the software is resource heavy. This can lead to longer loading times and general performance issues. So, if you are considering buying an antivirus software, you should probably look for one that is lighter and doesn't use as many resources so that it doesn't slow down the overall performance of your system. False positives. Sometimes antivirus software can flag legitimate programs or files, leading to unnecessary quarantining or deletion. This is often the case with beta software that has yet to be tested or verified. And as a Windows user, I can also speak for this because I use Windows Defender as my main antivirus software solution. And sometimes certain files, especially when it comes to downloadable applications and certain types of video games, can be flagged regularly by the software, even though they're perfectly safe. This can be quite annoying, especially if you're working with a program or file that is constantly flagged over and over again every single time you open it. But you can get around this if your antivirus software offers a whitelisting feature, which allows you to allow the antivirus software to use this as an exception, only if you're absolutely sure that the file or program is safe. Frequent ads and upsells. Many antivirus software programs bombard you with ads to upsell, promising better security. While some antivirus programs that are paid are beneficial, most are there just to make you spend more money or swap to the premium version of the program. So it's important to pay attention to the ads and upsells that your antivirus software is pushing and make sure that they're actually worth it before you decide to upgrade it. Not 100% effective. Although antivirus software is heavily marketed as a solution for all types of cybersecurity problems, the truth is that it's not 100% effective. Some forms of cyber attacks, like phishing, rootkits, are impossible to detect with traditional antivirus programs. For example, a new vulnerability may be discovered and exploited before a given antivirus software database can be updated. This means that even if you have an up-to-date antivirus program, it may not be able to protect you from the latest threats. So it's important to remember that antivirus software is only one component of cybersecurity, so it should be combined with other security measures such as firewalls, two-factor authentication to maximize your protection. So, in conclusion, I believe that antivirus software is a great solution to protect your devices from malicious software and viruses. But at the same time, I believe it is important to remember that antivirus software is not an end-all be-all solution. To truly stay safe in today's digital world, you must employ multiple techniques. Some of those techniques include using strong passwords, using the principle of least privilege when giving up personal information, staying up to date on the latest cybersecurity best practices, and monitoring breaches in companies and organizations that hold your information or resources. By using a combination of techniques, you can mitigate, not stop, but mitigate the chances of your information being stolen, viewed, or blocked by hackers or other bad actors in the digital world. It's important to keep in mind that a lot of the sites that we use to access social media or personal information are advertisement companies first, and they usually do not put a lot of effort or focus into protecting your information. So the best thing you can do is make sure that you put your best foot forward to practice the best cybersecurity policies when giving up your own personal information or storing your own personal information. And lastly, this is my works cited page. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And I hope you have a good rest of your day or evening. Thank you.